Whakapapa, or genealogy, is a fundamental principle that permeates the whole of Māori culture. However, it is more than just a genealogical device. It is in fact a paradigm of cultural discourse and provides the basis for establishing, enhancing, and even challenging relationships between individuals, whanau, hapū and iwi. Identity statement. The recitation of Whakapapa is a critical element in establishing identity, and the phrase ko Steveno is in fact the personal statement that incorporates over 25 generations of heritage. Experts in Whakapapa can trace and recite a lineage not only through the many generations in a linear sense, but also between such generations in a lateral sense. Link with ancestry. Some scholars have attributed this type of genealogical activity as being tantamount to ancestor worship. Most Maori would probably attribute this to ancestor reverence. Tribes and sub-tribes are mostly named after an ancestor. For example, Ngāti Kahungunu means descendants of Kahungunu. Word associations. Many physiological terms are also genealogical in nature. For example, the terms iwi, hapū, and whanau can also be translated in order as bones, pregnant, and give birth. The prize-winning Maori author Carrie Hume named her best-known novel as The Bone People, a title linked directly to the dual meaning of the word iwi as both bone and people. Most formal orations begin with the nasal expression "Te he Maori ora." This is translated as the sneeze of life. In effect, the orator is announcing that his speech has now begun, and that his airways are clear enough to give a suitable oration. Whakapapa and its role in the mental health system. Whakapapa is defined as the genealogical descent of all living things from the gods to the present time. Since all living things, including rocks and mountains, are believed to possess Whakapapa, it is further defined as a basis for the organization of knowledge in the respect of the creation and development of all things. Hence, Whakapapa also implies a deep connection to land and the roots of one's ancestry. In order to trace one's Whakapapa, it is essential to identify the location where one's ancestral heritage began. You can't trace it back any further. Whakapapa links all people back to the land and sea and sky and outer universe. Therefore, the obligations of whanau extend to the physical world and all being in it. While some family and community health organizations may require details of Whakapapa as part of client assessment, it is generally better if Whakapapa is disclosed voluntarily by whanau, if they are comfortable with this. Usually details of a client's Whakapapa are not required since sufficient information can be obtained through their iwi identification. Cases where Whakapapa may be required include adoption cases or situations where Whakapapa information may be of benefit to the client's health and well-being. Whakapapa is also believed to determine an individual's intrinsic hapū. Sharing Whakapapa enables the identification of obligations, and gaining trust of participants. Additionally, since Whakapapa is believed to be inextricably linked to the physical gene, concepts of hapū would still apply. Therefore, it is essential to ensure that appropriate cultural protocols are adhered to. Misuse of such private and privileged information is of great concern to Maori. While Whakapapa information may be disclosed to a kaimātai ngaro in confidence, this information may be stored in databases that could be accessed by others. While most health professions are embracing technological advances of data storage, this may be an area of further investigation so that confidential information pertaining to a client's Whakapapa cannot be disclosed to others. Additionally, it may be beneficial to find out if the client is comfortable with Whakapapa information being stored in ways that have the potential to be disclosed to others. To combat such issues, a Maori code of ethics has been suggested. A Maori code of ethics may prevent the mismanagement or manipulation of either the information of the informants, sport, although not rigorously applied in the past. People have to prove Whakapapa to become members of the international New Zealand Maori Rugby Union team, New Zealand Maori Rugby League team and New Zealand Maori cricket team to qualify.